How y'all doing? It's Saturday. Schoolhouse Robt. Alright? 1986, I turned in guns and drugs to end the war on drugs. I got an FBI file. I got a Secret Service file. I got a Department of Justice file. I got a White House file. I got a Mayor Brandon Scott. I got a Mayor Gov.O'Malley file. I got a Erek file. I got a Westmore file. When y'all killed Martin Luther King, when y'all killed our black leadership in the 60s, y'all had files on those people. So the same thing you did to them, I did to you. Erek, Barron, Department of Justice. Richard McFeely, the FBI. Donald Trump, Biden, Bush, Obama. Letters to my presidents. Letters to Zion. Letters to Zion was a movie, and it's my life, all on film. Social media for social change. MySpace, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. By any means necessary. To dismantle a master's house, you got to use the master's tools. And I'm going to use your Constitution. I'm going to use your laws. I'm going to use your courts. I'm going to use your executive, legislative, and judicial branches of your government to show you your corruption. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and our black community still a cash crop. Racism don't work without black cooperation. It ain't going to end without white participation. Remember that. I own shorties. I own all parts of me. I need a federal and state audit for 119050 Falls Road. My property was illegally taken by Jake Davis, James Hammond, Bank of America, SunTrust Bank, and Brother Insurance. I was insured. I had $1 million policy. Y'all got to pay that shit off. Right here. That's Jake Davis. Employees spend the summer sweating to pay the bills. I fired Jake in November 2007. He shouldn't have been at that store. Alright? I fired Jake in November 2007. That's Gov.O'Malley. The movie was about Gov.O'Malley. Get Shorty. Alright? That's Maryland. Alright? Audit. False school records. The school to prison pipeline. Alright? See the date? That's the Baltimore Sun. See the date? That's 2005. I've been doing this documentary since 2006. I got all my paperwork back. We're going to do it again. Go directly to Mayor Scott. Shorty, pull your mask up? No. Like I said, this is a book and a movie. Shorty, pull your mask up? No. This is a book and a movie about Mayor Brandon Scott and his rise to power. Everything he been doing, he got to turn over. Those are criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger. And Mayor Brandon Scott got this book. He had this book for over a year. He been shielding this corruption since he sat in that seat. Racism don't work without black cooperation. All right? You got kids to raise. Remember the Stop Snitching video from 2006? Well, we're going to do it again. Except you going to snitch. Right here. P.O. Box 38. I was locked up in another state. I filed my charges against Ken LaRue, Karen Levy, and Michael Waller. All right? Went to court, and it's like playing cards with three friends and a stranger. You feel me? Right here is where it all started at 074988. I never got a trial. I never got a trial, and the state stole that property. That property was filmed. That property was filmed. I was filming in Maryland and Illinois. I took a trip home, and I had it all on film. We went from enslavement to mass incarceration. So Fox45 got this too. You feel me? Fox45 got this too. And this is what Fox45 got. Right here. That's a whistleblower's application. That's Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court, 2013. So y'all got this, all of this. You feel me? And this is where it started at. See the date? 2007. Dwayne Davis versus State Illinois. That was the property you stole from me in 1986. All right? Like I said, you want to hide something, hide it in a book. And this is the book that I hid it in. That's Kathleen Hughes, TV One, Radio One. All right? And these are the mail receipts. I need a federal and state audit. And all these mail receipts are going to be put into that audit. You feel me? I'm a whistleblower in the courts and the corruption in the courts. Right here. Maryland's prison industry. That's Fox45, Kai Jackson, Mary Bubala. Y'all did the first story on me on Hard Look. That's a court order for my property to be returned. All right? Delegate Glenn, Bobby Zirkin, and Thelma Branch. Y'all all a part of that. Like I said, Maryland's prison industry. That's John Lewis, and that's Martin Luther King. I applied for Martin Luther King's job, and y'all locked me up. We ain't got no more Martins. We ain't got no more Malcolms. We ain't got no more John Lewises. We got self-serving demigods. We got self-serving demigods because you don't stand up for black Baltimore. You don't stand up for black America. You the first black governor, and you protecting white supremacy. You coming in with Project 2025, and that ain't gonna happen because President Trump and Fox got this information. Fox is in the hen house. So everything that President Trump got, everything Fox got, we went from enslavement to mass incarceration. Project 2025 is about mass incarceration. It's about re-enslaving our black community. You feel me? It's about re-enslaving our black community. So, Mayor Brandon Scott, you got this. That's the Department of Justice. Certificate of Identity. That's the Department of Justice. It's notarized. That makes this book legal. I got a legal book about Baltimore. That's Paul Ballard, Attorney General, Department of Justice. 2000 what? That's me. See the date? October 2014, Department of Justice, Washington, D.C. Yeah. That's Dwight Pettit. That's James Calabrese from the State Prosecutor's Office. He had this since 2014. That's the State Attorney's Office. All right? So y'all working together in conjunction to deny black people their rights. All right? I got everything documented. And Mayor Brandon Scott got all this. Remember the Stop Snitching video from 2006? Well, I suggest you start snitching. Because if you don't start snitching, that means you can go to jail. You can go to jail. That's Dwight Pettit. That's Paul Ballard. That's Judge Papaya, Judge Turnbull, Judge Souter, and Judge Cox. You running for DNC chairman. Well, you better be running from a federal investigation because we talking about mass incarceration and the money you make. Yeah, 2025, we're going to end all this where it started at. And we're going to put it on public display. The state of Maryland versus Dwayne Davis. I am Dred Scott. Fox45, cutting President Trump. Y'all got my evidence. Judge Richardson got my evidence. Judge Cox got my evidence. Cafferty, Slagle, the Maryland Black Caucus, you got my evidence. 2025, I want justice.